is looking at me.
I'm walking in, I'm walking in, I'm walking in.
Everyone is looking at me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe three. I'll have this drink.
Everybody's drinking with me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe three. I'll have this drink. Everybody's drinking with me. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free.
Everybody's drinking on me.
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free. Everybody's drinking on me. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. It's softer now, it's softer now, it's softer now.
Party's closing down, let's head out.
It's softer now, it's softer now, it's softer now.
Party's closing down, let's head out.
It's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late,
It's really not that late.
it's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late, it's only 3 a.m. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down,
I love carpet. I love desk.
Brick, are you just looking at things in the office and saying that you love them?
I love
Poppin' Off.
Do you really love them?
Poppin' Off.
Or are you just saying it because you saw it?
Poppin' Off.
I love
Poppin' Off.
Yeah! Welcome into Poppin' Off! I am Danny Otto. Joining with me for the first time in a long time.
In a while.
Hashtag Megatron.
Yeah, it's me. Hi. How's it going? I still
Ti-
can barely hear myself. I don't know.
For tonight only, we are popping Area 51 off.
Oh, yeah.
Try to get all the words in there as possible.
Yeah.
The event's
You did well.
The event's still happening to me. And
You
it
did
is your
well.
volume underneath. We'll fix it during the
Oh,
break.
okay.
We got 5 minutes.
Oh,
You
but
can
there.
put
It's fine.
Just
it-
yell.
Just for 5 minutes.
Just
we can.
yell
I can
for
hear
5
myself.
minutes.
As long as you
sound-
guys can hear me, that's all
Your
that matters.
volume sounds
Sound
good.
great.
Okay, cool.
Doing it with us as always.
We'll
which
turn it
is
up
great.
a little bit. You could be anywhere doing anything. Thank you for being here doing us. We'll turn it up a little bit at
It's
the
okay.
break. Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
Gotcha. We gotcha.
All right.
We gotcha. How you been?
I've been good.
You've been traveling a lot, I heard.
Yeah, just kind of running around. I don't know. Exploring, doing things.
Keeping Danos from us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See how it is.
Listen, I'm not keeping him from you this week. That's work.
I still blame you.
Yeah, he's in D.C. Danos is not here because he's in Washington, D.C., helping them get ready, set up the Beetle House that's about to open there this weekend. So
There it is.
out
it's
there
all-
working with Beetle House.
This is what I was asking Tim, by the way, and we have so much to get. We got so much to get to. I promise. There's a bajillion things we're gonna get to, and there's a reason we started late, but whatever. Anyway, but I could have sworn when Dan was talking about us, because I was excited about this. I'm from the Northern Virginia, D.C. area, and I could have swore when he was talking to us, and Danos, if you're watching, because she said you might be streaming live, I could have sworn that this was happening either later October or November. So do they push this forward?
I don't know.
This feels way earlier than what he originally told us this was opening.
I don't remember. I mean, I think
I know you thought it was out of the blue, though, Megatron, right?
I don't know. I mean, I vaguely remember hearing they were going to try to do it last weekend for Friday the 13th.
Wow.
But then that didn't happen, so it got pushed back a week.
'Cause I
That's
could've
what I remember. I could be totally wrong though.
What I remember telling Danos, and this was when we had Zach Neal on.
Yep.
The recent time that we had him on.
Yep.
I could have sworn I remember saying I want to come down too, because that's where I'm from. I can get a lot of people to come.
Oh, yeah.
And I could have
Sure.
swore that it was more into fall than this. This is not fall yet to me.
No.
I don't know.
It's
I
close.
mean, I guess if you want to take advantage of the entire kind of Halloween-ish
No, yeah.
fall season,
I think
September is better.
The only thing is that
I mean, like Halloween Horror Nights at Universal has started already.
what I'm thinking is
Yeah,
it can only
so-
be good that it got pushed forward. Either they got
Right.
ready sooner than they anticipated at the time that Zach Neal was giving us the estimate originally, or whatever. But like, it can only mean good things. It's never been like, oh, we're done early, this is bad. Like it has to be a good reason that they're starting earlier than they originally expected.
guess. I don't
Something cleared or whatever. So
You know what? That's a really good question to ask Danos when he's back.
well, you're his proxy tonight.
Hey,
So. You got to wear the headphones right.
I know they're sliding off my hair.
You can't wear them like you're a cool person. You can't
Listen,
wear it like
I
slicked
washed
back.
my hair, so it's very clean
very-
today.
it's
and
very
it's
slippery.
smooth.
Yeah, see, I don't wash my hair. That's
It
why they
just
stick
slides.
in. I don't even have them pressed against my head. They're just sticking.
Yeah.
It's
Neat. You want to
a
wear
lot
my
of information.
You want to share headphones?
Right. No.
So,
No.
we normally do the pop of the night right here. We're not going to do it yet. Tim's downstairs on the board. We're not going to do it yet because my dad came up and visited this weekend. Shout out to Papa Otto.
Papa Otto!
And his parting gift, the last hour that he was here was he asked me, is there anything that you want to do like for the show for the week coming up? And I said,
He would ask that.
there is something so disgusting that I saw, and I showed him the picture. I was like, it's so disgusting that I need to try it. Like, that's the level of which gross that I think it is.
Oh,
And
this is terrible. Taste it.
Yeah.
People do that all the time.
It's Carvel's Cookie Puss birthday beer.
Oh.
Birthday beer, and it's signed off by Carvel. So they legitimately, like, they were like, this isn't a knockoff. Like, it's kind of like Carvel. So we're going to try this. And this is all shout out
Right, you guys
to
tell
Papa
me.
Otto.
I cannot wait to
Oh my
watch
goodness,
this.
here we go.
Holy crap.
Come on. Come on, get in there. All right, we're gonna one at a time. Oh, he went big. How was that?
It's not like what I thought it was gonna be.
Kind of tastes like beer.
Yeah,
It kind of here's the
I
thing.
feel like Megatron's kind of a mediocre fan.
Well, I was
If-
expecting more of like
I
a
was expecting-
sweet, sugary cookie taste, but
Yeah.
it just tastes like.
You know what this tastes like? It tastes like somebody was drinking a normal beer and was eating a cookie and then backwashed and then you just accidentally sipped.
Oh no, that's a great analogy.
You accidentally
It's a little
sipped.
watery.
Just a hint?
Yeah,
but no, the aftertaste. I got a little hint of a cookie.
Yeah,
So it's like as if somebody backwashed and that had been eating a cookie.
yeah.
Right?
It's like
Yeah,
your,
maybe.
It's like your roommate was drunk eating
And
Chips
you grabbed the
Ahoy.
wrong. Yeah, you
Right,
grabbed
and you
the
gra-
wrong
right.
beer. Right, right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, guys. Sorry.
Sure.
Stay tuned. Shout out to my dad. Thank you so
glad
much
she's
for
back.
this.
Thank you,
anyway,
Papa Otto.
guys, we're gonna come back. Netflix and Spill. We got the pop of the night. We got hashtag trending. We've got so much. Stay tuned. So much more after this. We'll be right back. Why would you go?
Hit it.
You just stayed and put up with this. More popping off right after this.
Wake up and smell the dye. No. Pop, 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 pop.
It's popping off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I
We
like
see,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow. It's popping off.
The execs at Netflix tell the actors that are promoting their stuff that's going to Netflix that they want to stay away from the terms binge watching.
Didn't they coin the term binge watching? Isn't that like what they're known for?
Right, but they want to stay away from binge watching, the term binge
They
watching.
want to go to what? Like Netflix and chilling?
Or they want to get away from it because it has a negative connotation to it. You have to figure anything binge is associated with binge drinking and binging anything.
But now, when I think of binge, I don't even think of binge drinking, I just think of binge watching.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Remember, I have a good.
Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me for the first time in a while, it's hashtag Megatron.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Joining with us
Happy to be here.
as always, 50 Shades Greg.
I am so glad that Megatron is here. I am so happy that, no, you know what? I'm damn happy. No, I am goddamn happy.
Wow.
Wow.
You know it's serious.
Wow.
There it is.
Wow. All right.
Can I give Greg his present?
Do you want to this
Oh.
early?
Can I give Greg a present? I brought a
This
present
early?
for Greg.
Oh.
I don't know. Should I wait till the end?
Well, show no. Show
Okay.
it to, show
All
it
right,
to your
I'm
camera.
I'm on. Okay.
Show it to your
Well,
camera.
I
am
got
I-
Greg this gift, hoping maybe
But this is
he
also partly a Johnny Rico present.
It's also slightly in honor of Johnny Rico. Actually, Dan and I both bought this, but we bought it with Greg in mind. Because we thought it might give him a better appreciation of things to come. It's issue 1 that just came out at the beginning of the month. So you can start reading and get ready. He's coming over to pick it up. Great. Here you go. Listen, when issue 2 comes out, I'll get you that one too, and you can just stick with it.
No, I just got done saying on the last episode that I actually hope that this is better than the mail arc. Like,
Yeah.
well, first of all, this is the
And now-
comic.
now you-
this
now
is
you
the
can
I
find
mean,
comic
you know
version.
her story, right? Or no?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But what I'm saying is like,
It's not like a random person
No.
became a She-Hulk.
no.
Okay.
I'm actually okay with this.
Johnny Rico just goes, yes, Megatron, so much yes.
Assholes.
All right.
You know we're gonna troll you with this
I know.
forever.
I know.
I think we should have
I know.
the She-Hulk update every week.
No.
Every week.
No.
We'll just find out from you.
Sure.
Every time there's a new issue,
I will
want to
delete that.
I want
All right.
I will
We'll
delete-
make it into like
and
a
then Danny-
webisode.
Here's what we'll do.
It's a new segment on the show.
Yeah.
Every week.
What's
you
happening
guys-
with She-Hulk?
Every week, you guys are putting up She-Hulk shit, and I'm deleting it. You're putting it up. I'm deleting it. You're putting it up.
All
Wait,
right.
are you really deleting those posts? They're so delightful.
Uh-huh.
All right.
No,
so
I'm not.
No, next time
No,
it's
I'm
going to be
not.
female Thor that I bring you.
Oh,
I'm fine with that. The comic female
even
Thor.
worse.
Isn't that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
continue.
Just let them be Valkyries, man.
You want to do Pop of the Night?
I would love to.
Pop of the Night. I'm very excited. This is another preview from what
Thank
we're
you,
going to be
Megatron.
getting at New York City Comic Con. And I saw this one, and like I said, we're going to do a huge. By the way, we're gonna have a lot of stuff involved with New York City Comic Con. I want to make sure that we went on record to say that now we're less than a month away. Sully will be coming into town.
Yes.
I can't confirm anything or deny anything
excited.
with Sully yet,
Mm-hmm.
because I know we've been in talks. But
Is he coming here in a pirate ship? Because I always every time I hear his name Sully.
no,
I
he's
just
gonna
feel like
enter
I
through
feel like he's a
the
pirate.
the
He's coming
door
in
in
a
your
pirate ship?
closet. That's the way he comes
Oh, like
Your
Monsters,
closet.
Inc?
Yeah, your
Gonna land
closet.
his plane on the Hudson River.
Yeah. Anyway,
Good call.
so we've got
Every
our
time he comes in
hands
through my door, I go, Kitty. Sorry, go ahead.
we've got our hands in a lot of interesting stuff for New York City Comic Con. But we're gonna definitely do a preview episode where we're gonna talk about everything that we're interested in, Funko wise and other, for New York City Comic Con. But in the meantime, when they revealed this one, I was like, I have to talk about this on the show. So, boom, Tim, can you throw that up? Yay!
Oh no!
Treehouse of Horrors, Mr. Burns
No
and
way.
Willie. Some of my favorite parts of Treehouse of Horrors was definitely the Nightmare on Evergreen Terrace.
Yes.
That one was awesome. My favorite one though, if anything, if they could get Homer with the toaster time machine,
Oh, great!
I would.
call.
I don't care how much it would cost. I would have to get that pop.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So the Mr. Burns one,
Where
was
he's
from-
Dracula.
right, was
Yeah.
from like 2001.
I think so.
It was a while ago.
It's when Treehouse
Yeah.
of Horrors were still good.
Yeah,
I will say
I'm
that.
just wondering which years.
Yeah.
And I think the Willie one.
That one's early. That's like Treehouse of Horrors 5.
I was gonna say like 7 or 8 years earlier.
Because I remember when I was young, a lot younger, I had a DVD that had a bunch of the Treehouse of Horrors on it.
Yep.
And that's all it had on it was that.
I
And
think it
he
was
was
like
on that one.
early 90s, like 93.
It was
or something.
no,
like
not 93.
Actually, Greg is right. I just fact checked it. It is 93 for Burns.
that. Boom.
For Mr. Burns.
I thought it would. No, I was talking about both.
No, they were on different Treehouse of Horrors.
Oh, were they?
Sean, can
what
you
was
get us the
other
Willie?
one?
What's
was
Nightmare
Willie's?
on Evergreen Terrace? That's the name of the one with Willie. I know it was Nightmare on
I thought they
Evergreen.
were both. Okay.
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, he's
Get
gonna look
right
it
back.
up. All right,
Yeah.
so while he's looking up,
Yeah.
But this is just another one that I've got to get. This is gonna be a 2-pack. I'm super excited about that. There's so many more though. I hope that this year we can get maybe like some sort of Sully. Maybe we can get some sort of preview. Even if we don't get to keep them, if we can just see them in person, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys want to do some Netflix and Spill?
I would love to.
Sure.
I heard we're very excited about certain stories. Everybody's had a different story that they've been excited about.
Yes.
This first one, as if it wasn't the most evident, is the one that I'm one of the most excited for. I'm excited
kidding.
for this story and the last story, or one of the last stories in Netflix and Spill for this one. So now there's been articles that have come out that have been saying that if Deadpool's coming into the MCU, he will come in during an Avengers movie.
Sure. That makes sense.
I love that. Because,
Even if it's just a tease to bring him in.
I kind of
that
want
works.
him to just be like the comic relief, just like a teaser of him in type of thing. I don't think he's gonna be like a main character in Avengers or anything like that. But I would love if like as far as like a scene, like almost like the shawarma scene. Where it's like a weird scene and he's just there.
He's just
and
hanging
it's
out with
weird.
like Tom Holland out of character.
Well, you heard about that scene?
Yes.
That's my favorite. So I don't know if you guys haven't read this.
It's so funny.
Somebody came up with this scene, and it's the greatest thing that I've ever heard, is the way to introduce Deadpool into the MCU would be all of a sudden Nick Fury walks in, and it's Deadpool in Deadpool's apartment.
Yes.
With the blind woman. I always forget her name.
Oh, yeah, I'm blanking
Anyway,
on it too.
And so Tom Holland is sitting on his couch, and Nick Fury goes, "You've been here the whole time," and Deadpool just goes, "Shh, you can't talk to him."
He's in the Sony Witness Protection Program.
And then meanwhile,
so funny.
Meanwhile, Andrew Garfield walks by through the scene. He just walks by, and then also
Tobey Maguire's like in the kitchen.
Hangs his head out of the kitchen and goes, "Who wants waffles? I'm making them."
Oh shit!
And it's
perfect.
The greatest throwaway scene ever.
Like that would be the greatest
Wow.
like post credits comic scene
Right.
to introduce
When
Deadpool.
I read that, somebody sent it to me.
It'd be so amazing.
Somebody sent that to me, and that's one of I say this a lot, but one of the scenes where I laughed like an idiot out loud just reading something off of my phone when somebody sent
You
that
can
to
just picture it. So it's so right.
And you can hear everybody's voices,
Yes.
and you can
So
definitely
right.
like it's perfect.
Sure.
If they could do that, by the way, Marvel, if you could pull that off, I'm in. You can have any amount of money you want from me at that point. Anyway, so moving on. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but the Fanatic movie that's actually being I believe directed by Fred Durst.
Yep.
And it's starring John Travolta.
Yep.
And this is about like an obsessed fan that was actually obsessed with Fred Durst.
Yes. And based off an older story.
Right.
Which was starring Nick Cage.
Right.
Right.
Yes. So have you guys looked more in this is the second time that I've actually heard this come around.
Yeah.
And I still don't understand it. Number one, I don't understand how anybody can be that obsessed with Fred Durst. But number two, I don't understand how they got John Travolta. Because I think Fred Durst has directed something else in the past, and it was an epic fail.
2 movies before this.
Yes, and they were both
Neither
epic.
one of them did well.
Exactly.
Right.
So how do you
Hold on
get
though.
John Travolta?
Hold on, though. Is he wearing one of Pete's shirts?
Definitely. I heard that he met him on set and just handed him his wardrobe. Anyway.
Sorry.
Shots fired!
But what do you guys think about it? Is this something that we need to see, or
Megatron, you have thoughts?
This is my first time seeing that. I hadn't gotten a chance to look at that
Totally
yet.
fine. You were working.
I don't know. I mean, we haven't. When was the last time we saw John Travolta? Like Hairspray?
But
I don't know. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like it'll be interesting to see him again. It's
When's
been
the
a
last time
while.
we saw Kevin Bacon, Footloose.
No, Kevin Bacon's been up to stuff, and he's still legitimately awesome.
he was in that Fox TV show that was good for a while.
Following?
Yeah.
The Following was good for like one episode. That pilot was one of the greatest
The
pilots.
first season
No,
was good.
it
The
got bad
first
like
season
halfway
was
through.
good.
But like that first episode of The Following was one of the greatest pilots I've ever seen, and then it just went whew,
The whole
downhill
first season
after
was
that.
still like a B.
Maybe for like 3 episodes it was good,
The
and
first
then once
season was a
it
B.
got weird
So are
halfway
you,
through.
was a B.
Are you guys? Are you gonna watch this? Like I don't.
What the Fanatic?
Yeah.
I'm not interested enough in Fred Durst.
Yeah.
Maybe when it's online for
No,
free?
don't lie to me.
If it's on
Right,
Netflix,
maybe.
and I'm real
Right.
bored because I'm caught up
Exactly.
on everything else, which is never going to
Can I-
happen,
can I
and the
say-
great TV
Sounds
shows are
right.
coming out.
Can
That
I
sounds
can I
right.
say something that I'm really
Probably
excited
not.
about that I actually just got an email notification about?
Yes.
The digital download for Spider-Man Far From Home got released today.
Ooh.
And
In
one
harmony.
one of my friends just sent me a digital download copy.
No.
You just got sent
Yeah.
that? See, I know.
Yeah.
I know, Dan. We're gonna wait until like the 4K Blu-ray Steelbook comes out. We won't get it digitally. We'll
No,
wait.
he's right though. He's right. Don't see things when they come out. It's terrible. Just kids everywhere. Just
I'm gonna go. You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna go home and watch it tonight.
Have fun with
Yeah.
that.
But anyway, there
get
was
to
a
one
really
more of
funny
these.
trailer that released that was announcing the digital download release, and it was announcing the Night Monkey.
Oh no, I saw you just post that. Yeah.
No,
Wait,
Johnny Rico posted it. Give him credit, not me.
Did you guys hear? I
Johnny
just
Rico
saw
posted
something also just released about Spider-Man that I guess Apple, because Apple is doing all this stuff, right? Starting their streaming service and all of that. I guess Apple is interested in buying Sony, in which case the Spider-Man MCU deal might be back on the table if they do that. Did you hear that?
No.
I just saw that like literally like 30 minutes like on the train on the way here.
I did
saw
not hear
something
that at
about
all.
that.
I did not
anyway,
hear that at all.
I don't think
All
I don't
right.
think we're losing Spider-Man in the MCU. I think we got a long way to go
we
till
have a
then.
very little amount of time. No, we're gonna get Night Monkey. We're gonna get Night Monkey instead.
Instead.
All right, so we're gonna go to break. There's one more story that I have to do for Netflix and Spill before we get to trending. And I think you guys know me, and you know the reason that I have to mention.
We do.
I have to. I have to
was
mention.
surprised.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All right, guys, stay tuned. Plenty more popping off. We're gonna do one more. Who
could it be?
One more Netflix and
What
Spill.
could it have
We'll be
to
back
do
after this
with?
with more trending. Stay tuned.
It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zute. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer. There's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like six-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us in studio is Renest from Marvel's show The Gifted, from NBC's show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from AMC's The Preacher. You're in everything.
I try.
I want to walk around with him just because he's so much taller than me.
It will look strange.
We can skip.
Yeah.
It'll be funny.
We have to hold hands.
Like a
and
really
skip.
big smile. Like, yeah.
It'll happen.
Let's do it right now. After this, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just right
We'll
after
go through
this.
Times Square.
I'm waiting for the new plot to Twins.
Let's do it.
Oh! Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Pop, 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 pop.
It's Poppin' Off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like
See,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/Poppin' Off Show.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off.
Oh,
I
hi.
am Danny Otto. With me tonight, the one, the only Megatron.
I'm Mr. Music.
You can't do it with a mouthful of water. Sharing with us as always, 50 Shades of Greg.
Look at me. Sorry.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
And actually,
Keeping his shoulders square.
Are you keeping your back straight, Jerry?
Oh, yeah, I can do. That was Mr. Meeseeks.
I did want to give a shout out to our best friend Pete.
We're the worst.
He might be in the air at this
Where
point.
is he?
He's catching a red eye to New York. This is the messed up thing with scheduling this show and doing stuff. So this studio is super slam pack used on Wednesday. So we do our episodes on Tuesday and Thursday. And that time is carved out for us. So like they're really nice about that. And they could not be, but so far they've been pretty reasonable and pretty nice about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to do a little bit later. Sometimes things have to go like super fast for us to set up. But anyway, regardless, Pete is flying here. He will be here tomorrow, and we really tried to work out doing like a Tuesday Wednesday episode this week, and we just couldn't. They're full here until midnight. Yeah, on Wednesday.
Damn it.
So, and then the other thing is he's in Pennsylvania on Thursday.
Perfect.
So it's like he's flying tonight. And he's in Pennsylvania on Thursday.
Okay.
So
what's he doing in Pennsylvania?
that's where you used to live. That's where family is.
You know what? Who cares? Let's move on.
That's where family is. All right.
Anyway,
so
Netflix and Spill.
The last
don't
Netflix
care.
and Spill story.
Mhm.
The last Netflix and Spill story that I have to mention. I really wanted to is that all reports are confirming that potentially Robert Downey Jr. is returning to the MCU to film at least a few snippets of scenes for Black Widow.
Yeah.
This could be
Sure,
just
makes perfect sense.
this could honestly just be like a different viewpoint of certain scenes.
Yeah.
But I feel like, because I've watched a lot of breakdown videos and stuff about the announcement, a lot of the breakdown videos that I watch that I trust that are, and we're all theorizing at this point. We really don't know.
Yep.
But and there it is right there. There's a JPEG with both of them. But a lot of them
he is
said
such a dreamboat.
with,
Anyway, sorry.
with the amount of press about this that has come out about it, they don't think it's just old scenes that are just being reused.
No.
Right.
So it
No
might
way.
it might be a scene that looks like an old scene, but they think that he's actually
so
filming something.
Can I jump in?
Sure.
So it's between Civil War and Endgame.
What I heard is the movie's
least
gonna
part
go.
of it.
The movie's gonna go pretty far back.
I think it's
for
going to
Black Widow.
span a lot.
Yeah, for Black Widow. But
Really?
what
Yeah,
I
I
heard
think
is
so.
they're gonna want like, and this is
My
like I said,
theories.
everything is all just being theorized and stuff. And we
Right.
got to get to trending. We have so much stuff to get to.
Yeah.
But the last thing I'll say is one person that I watch a lot of their videos of said that if it's going to make the impact that hopefully the MCU and the directors are hoping for, it's got to be a lot closer to Endgame because both Tony Stark and Black Widow die in Endgame.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for it to be a new scene and for it to be powerful, you have to have something that's closer to that. So just like you said, the scene is probably going to take place between Civil War and Infinity War or Civil War and Endgame.
That's
Somewhere in there. Yep. And obviously between Infinity War and Endgame, Tony Stark is in space, so Black Widow's not. So it's probably going to be
Civil War and Endgame.
And Infinity
War. There's a whole lot we didn't see.
Endgame, between Infinity War and Endgame, Tony Stark's in space.
I'm just saying anywhere between there.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
It's like I wouldn't be surprised if Cap is back for that stuff too, because she was with him for a majority of that time.
Totally agree.
You know,
Totally agree. Yep.
But I saw something very recently, also kind of pertaining to this. I can't remember if it was the writers or the directors of Endgame speaking out in response to people being angry about Black Widow not having a funeral in Endgame. Is their response was she still has a movie coming up. So I don't know. It could end with her funeral or something. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I didn't think of that.
I'm just saying. I have my own theories regarding that for this movie and what I would love for them to do, but I don't know if we have time to get into that.
Like I said a million times, and maybe we can continue this discussion into Thursday, but the other thing is that Taskmaster is going to be the main
That's what I was
villain
thinking.
I don't know if he's going to be the main villain.
in her movie.
I don't know if he's going to be the main villain.
That's what I heard.
At least a villain.
Two.
Anyway, but if
Please
he's
say.
going to be a villain, we'll go by that. If he's going to be a villain, what's going to happen to him between that? Because her movie takes place before, or definitely before.
But didn't he also have something to do with the Red Room? In association with that, I read something to do with he was involved with that world. Also, like what I want to see is, I think we're gonna go back at some point. I think we're gonna see her back in when she was involved with the Red Room. I think we're gonna see. We know we're gonna see. Blanking on her name. We're going to see the KGB stuff. I'm really hoping we're going to see Winter Soldier training her in her past. I think we're going to establish that, and I think that's going to help lay groundwork for the Falcon and Winter Soldier show that's coming out right after that movie.
Totally agree.
I mean, I want them to do the storyline from the comic books, ideally, that,
You know me, I'm a purist.
Yeah. I mean, I've got my own theories. I don't know if you want me to go into that. But.
We could go on for forever.
Yeah,
we got to get to. We got to
I'm a
get
big fan
trending.
of that
We have
storyline
so
with
much
Black Widow.
trending to get to.
We'll talk.
We will. We will talk,
All right,
and maybe we'll bring more up on Thursday.
Okay.
We've got a lot.
I'm
I heard
back
you're
then,
you're,
so
you're coming.
that's fine.
You're coming.
Yeah.
You're coming for
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sean,
Great.
I'm going to ask you. Are you ready? It's time for the Florida Story of the Night.
Oh, great.
It's the Florida Man Story of the Week.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go.
Like this little dance that Greg's doing.
So I have two Florida
done.
stories, and I'll let you guys pick for me which one I'm gonna do first. We'll do the happy one first.
Okay.
So good guy Florida story
Okay.
of the night.
Okay.
And then we'll do shitty one.
Yeah.
Good guy Florida. Well, not shitty, just gross.
Unicorn Florida story of the night.
Unicorn Florida story of the night is there is a animal shelter in Florida that sorts pets into their Hogwarts houses.
Yeah.
So they can better be matched up with potential adoptees.
I believe this says Hogwarts houses.
Hogwarts, yes.
And it
yes.
made me tear up
It
when
makes
I
me
read
so
this.
happy.
It made me tear up when
There's
I read
so
this.
many
That
cool
is the
photos
They're
from
doing,
this.
such,
cutest.
they're doing
Yeah.
such good shit.
It's
Oh man,
awesome.
a little Hufflepuff
yeah.
pit bull
Yeah.
just winning the hearts of everyone.
I want a Gryffindor pug with the little
This
glasses.
is fantastic.
With the little
Whoever
Harry
thought of
Potter
that.
glasses and
I think it is the sweetest
Yeah.
thing. It is so cute and
Yeah.
amazing. Because the thing is, it's not just about like categorizing them.
Mm-hmm.
It's about giving people who are coming to adopt a dog an idea of what their personality would match with.
Right.
that
I
is
think that's
great.
great.
Yeah.
But also
Great.
it makes people excited to
It does.
adopt too, because it's like
And
it's
their
a-
adoptions have
cute
gone
little-
up 10%.
yeah, absolutely.
little
It's definitely working.
Slytherin Chihuahua.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
A little-
working
a little
and it's
swirl
great.
rah.
It's because
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
anything to get people more interested in adopting these animals.
Yeah, I have a
instead of-
friend here in town who's a photographer. He's incredible, and he goes to shelters and takes awesome photos of animals because he's like, honestly, half the time people choose whether or not they want to visit an animal based on how good the photos are.
He is so right.
So
Yeah.
he like volunteers his time to take incredible
that is
photos of
genius.
these shelter animals so that they're good, like happy animal photos
Genius.
that people can see. Because when you see animals in a shelter, they're scared, they're
right.
shy, they might be a little aggressive because they're in a weird environment.
Right,
Like
right.
it's a worse environment to see an animal in.
I love
But
him already.
yeah,
I mean,
he's
that's
good
amazing.
people.
But
He
both-
also photographs cosplay players at New York Comic Con, so we might see
way.
him. Yeah, it's awesome.
Interesting.
I invite him. I love
He's an
him.
awesome photographer.
Already.
I'll see
All right.
if he wants to chat with us.
Please
Yeah, that
do.
would be
Please
awesome.
do.
So you guys ready for the not as great Florida story?
Sure.
Sure,
I
why
should
not?
say it this way: the back on par Florida story. of the
There it
night.
is.
And this is submitted by our own best friend Pete before
Okay.
he got on a plane.
Okay.
So this is perfect. It's right up to the minute. Florida couple busted for DUI, and while they're busted, they have sex in the back of the cop car.
I heard about
Wow.
Yes,
this. I heard
I
about
had
this.
not heard about this.
that's
Oh.
skill because they both have their hands handcuffed behind their backs, and their pants are I'm assuming still on.
It's so easy to do things on meth.
Unless she was in a skirt, then she could have just climbed right on top of him.
That's true.
But does she look? We don't. This is so new
But-
in posting. We don't even have the JPEG set for it. But that doesn't look like somebody that's wearing a skirt. I'm
is
just
that-
saying.
she
No,
have
sure
all the
doesn't.
Cuts on her faces and
Yes.
shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
I guess
anyway.
you feel like, I mean, we're already busted. Let's go for it.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
at
That's
this
what
point.
they're- Yeah, I totally get that.
go big or go home.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Woo.
So moving on. So Pam and Angela from The Office.
Yay.
I'm super excited about this. Are starting a podcast
It's a great idea.
about The Office.
It's a great idea.
It's gonna be office centric.
Yep.
This is
They're
super.
just gonna watch episodes.
The thing is-
and
Yeah.
talk.
The
I
thing
think
is-
it's a great idea.
They're best friends.
Yeah, I
from
didn't
the
know
off-
that.
Like,
Before
I
this article, I
Right.
didn't know that.
they've been best friends for a while.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
really
Like,
good
they're
friends.
saying like 10 years. Or
Yeah, really
15
good
years or
friends,
something.
like
Yeah.
best friends on set and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's really funny on how like you can't tell on screen. They don't like each other on screen.
Well, they're
but-
It's called
actresses.
acting.
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you, Megatron.
I don't work around actors
No.
every day, so it's not.
Danny's not.
Yes,
interesting
you
to me.
do.
Danny's not aware. All he knows about us is that we're really dramatic and we're assholes. That's that.
I choose not to answer.
Am I an
You
asshole?
choose, yeah. All right.
I choose
You know
not to
you are.
Listen,
We all are.
you're welcome for your She-Hulk.
And thank you. I'm Mr.
Says the actor to the other actor. You bring a gift. and
You
you bring it-
almost said the actor to the other asshole. It's what you've almost said just
One
now.
asshole to another asshole.
I'm surrounded by
you know,
assholes.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
When Danos comes on, he brings presents.
knew it.
He brings a present for everyone. When you come on, you bring a present for the only other actor on.
Only because I had a
That's
bone to
happened.
pick with
You know what
him.
my present is? She just made a Spaceballs reference.
I see
I
how
will
it
find
is.
any reason to make a Spaceballs reference
That's my
at
girl.
any given time in the world. This is something you should know about me.
Surrounded by
I am obsessed with that movie.
All right, we got more stories we got to get to that are
Let's
perfect.
go. Let's go.
All right, so a little bit of science before we get to funny stuff.
Love it.
Newly identified electric eel is the most powerful ever found.
Yeah.
This thing's terrifying.
Yep. There's one simple thing to say to this.
Terrifying? Damn nature, you
That's
scary.
terrifying.
That's great.
Damn nature, you scary.
I love all of those things.
Okay.
Damn nature, you scary. That's funny.
Damn, nature, you
that is
scary.
funny. That is funny. I don't even know if it. So all I was going to say is that the Amazon is untapped. The Amazon, we find
Well, it's
some,
on fire.
Until now.
It's on fire.
Yeah.
So
but now we'll find new animals because of the fire. Like
No, that's
they're-
how the zombie apocalypse is gonna
dinosaurs
start.
are there. Dinosaurs
they
are there. too.
are.
I believe
Anyways, Just saying. Let's go.
All right, moving on. Saudi Arabia accidentally prints textbooks showing Yoda sitting next to the king. I almost put this in Bad Humans. I
No,
almost
this
put
makes
this.
me so happy.
So funny.
I almost put this in Bad Humans
Why?
So
There's
funny.
nothing
because this
evil
nothing
about
bad about
that.
it.
No, but it has to be done on purpose.
yeah.
There's no way you accidentally do
No,
this.
it totally was. It totally was. And here's the hilarious part: is the guy who did it from Saudi Arabia was in the article. He was like, I did not mean any disrespect to the king. I did not mean any disrespect to the king. He's dead now.
Oh.
Sorry, but yeah, that happens.
Oh, but what a way to go.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
He really
All right.
did a good job, though.
So excited about the next story. Let's go. Let's go. So,
You're trying
No, let's go.
the
to
Miami
bring it up.
Heat arena.
Oh, this is great. This is great.
The naming rights for the Heat's arena are for sale.
Yeah.
There are some normal companies that are.
Who threw out an offer, though, Danny?
There are a few, but one of interest.
Yeah.
Bang Bros.
Okay. What do they do?
They're involved with adult stuff.
Okay.
It's adult entertainment.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
What
Sean.
is adult entertainment? I don't
They-
That was
understand.
my question.
They threw out
Explain
a $10 million offer
Rated R.
to name it BBC
BBC.
AKA Bang Bros Care.
That's not what that stands for. That is not at all what that stands for.
That's what it says in their Twitter
But
post.
that's not at all
Don't
what it
say it.
stands for.
Don't say it.
Okay, I'm just saying.
But that's what they said
saying.
in their Twitter post.
Okay, but they're
What?
trolling.
I don't understand. What does it stand for?
I can't say it. They've told me I can't, but you know what it stands for.
How about Bad Human?
What is,
Let's
what
go.
is it- what does it
You
stand
know,
for?
I'll tell
I don't
you at break.
understand.
We'll talk about it during break. We'll
Stop
talk about
it.
it during break.
Stop it.
What?
Because we have to do Bad Humans.
Bad Humans.
All right,
What
here
if
we
there
go.
are people
I'm on
out
fire.
there that
I'm
don't
on
know what?
fire.
Okay.
Oh, I'll tell them.
Greg wore a shirt
Put it in the chat.
just for one of the articles in Bad Humans.
I did.
You literally wore a shirt just to match one article on this
I
rundown.
did. I'm going to save that one for last.
Okay.
You ready? I'm going to start with this. Woman.
Wait. Martin, number one fan Martin is just goes, what does it stand for?
Oh, come on.
Listen, I'm being
Megatron,
half serious,
Just go ahead and text. Just let him know.
but I really don't know what it stands for.
Yeah, you do.
No, I was
Okay,
just-
I'll do it after I'm done. I got to do Bad Humans, and then I'll do
Martin,
it.
I don't know either. Okay,
Yeah, I mean, you church people, you just give me a second, and then I'll do
what?
it.
Church people?
It was the only insult I could
Looking at
think
the
of.
chat.
Okay, here we go. Woman claims to be her own daughter to avoid arrest.
Amazing.
What?
Yeah. First of all, that's a bad human. That's a real bad human. Second, the way that she went about it, she was riddled with like drug paraphernalia and like just everything in her car was illegal, everything. And she tried to throw her own daughter under the bus.
Damn.
Bad damn human. All right, next one.
Bad mom.
Yeah, well, yeah. I gotta get to the one I want to get to.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the one.
Okay, no, well, we
This
got
is-
one more.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. What the-
Cockpit coffee spill is what I meant.
There you go.
Forces commercial jet to make an emergency landing. This dude literally, I read this article. He literally was like, oh, I'm a pilot. I'm going to work today. All right, we're flying. We're going over the Atlantic Ocean. We're halfway over the Atlantic Ocean. I'm going to get my coffee. Oh, whoops, I spilt it all over the... Seriously, he spilt his coffee all over the controls. And then they had to like crash land.
Here's the thing.
Bad human.
If the inside of a cockpit is so delicate that it can't handle a spill,
That's a really good call.
it's more of an error
That's not a bad call.
on the engineers that are
Designers, yeah.
designing
Not a
a
bad call.
cockpit.
Not a
Like
bad call.
you have to anticipate human error.
The airline said they were now providing coffee lids.
Sippy cups?
Anyways,
That's what I was going to say. Have
sippy
they not
cups?
heard of like a lid and
no.
a straw?
It said it in the
No.
article.
Sippy cups.
Or even like the
Sippy cups.
kind of like
That's what they
travel
should do.
mugs that like lock that you can like
Sippy
just-
cups.
No, apparently it was
All
just
right.
wide open.
We don't have a lot of
last
time.
one. Last one, last
His
one, last
favorite
one.
story is next. We
This is-
have
Oh,
to
right,
get
right,
to
right,
this. We
get it,
have
get
to
it,
get
get
to
it.
the
This is
My
story.
favorite thing.
We have to
Right,
get to
right.
this.
I
Moving
am
on.
shaking with anticipation. Taylor Swift fans have no idea what, quote unquote, the band Tool is.
Giant
Unquote.
air quotation marks.
This is...
You got to throw this up because there's a tweet from one of these such fans.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
can I
wanna
read
read
it dramatically?
You
I
read
can't-
it. You read it because you're the only
please.
girl. This is
Yeah,
definitely
that's
from a
what she
girl.
sounds
You know, like.
No offense to
Hold on,
girls,
hold
but
on,
this is
hold on.
obviously with the picture. It's definitely from a girl.
I mean, okay. You know, I really love to see it. I truly was nervous she wouldn't pass Lover just because I know the T Swift fan base is so big. Anyways, who the fuck is Tool? And can they move their fat ass? Like, genuinely, no idea who this is. Am I the only one? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
So
No, you're not the only one. There's tons of other stupid people like you.
In context,
Don't say that to me. I know
when
who Tool
Tool's
is.
new
Not like
single
you. You
came
just
out.
did such a great job. I just went at you.
So in context,
Thank you.
Taylor Swift's new album came out, and then like within it was a week or 2 weeks.
It was 2 weeks.
The new Tool single came out and immediately shot up. Like immediately shot it up.
Of course.
Yeah,
and knocked Taylor Swift out of number one.
And
Like
and then every girl under the age
girls
of
and guys, girls and guys, girls and guys.
Well, yeah, sure.
Girls and guys.
Sure, that's
I
very
will
true.
say that. I saw some tweets from guys.
No, that's
Saw some
very
tweets from
that's
guys.
very true. But I was just trying to generalize.
No, I understand. I'm just saying,
But I mean,
girls
like,
and guys.
like
I made sure.
everyone in that demographic, let me put it that way, lost their goddamn mind. And every one of them was like, they haven't put out a song in 13 years. They haven't put a song in 13 years. Who the fuck is this?
You used your F. You used your F.
Haven't put out a song in 13 years.
You read that and it said F.
Listen,
that's
I was
reading.
dramatically reading something that was not mine. That was that bitch's.
I'm with Megatron on this.
You used
But
it.
anyways, can we just focus for 1 second?
I still got mine.
I've got like
Mad at you.
Listen, I've got like 15 more seconds.
Do it.
Can I just explain to you?
And we're a show that's down with T Swift.
How much it means to me. No, well, okay. How much it means to me. Thank you, Megatron.
I didn't even say anything.
That Tool.
I covered T Swift once.
Tool. I bought this shirt in 93. Tool. Like Tool is my favorite band of all time. Of all time. Everybody who knows me really well knows I am obsessed with Tool. So them taking over Taylor Swift.
Makes you so happy. I'm proud.
Because, dude, here's the thing about this whole story. And it doesn't even say it in the article. Everything that Tool does is about taking down the Taylor Swifts of the world. Everything that Tool does is about tearing that apart. Like all of that crazy, like, society, we have to, what's the word I'm looking for? We have to conform to this. We have to be that. Like, that's exactly what they're against. And it's so ironic that it's like Taylor Swift, I'm a lover. I don't know any of her songs, but I'm stupid and I'm a girl and I'm attractive. I'm me.
Wow.
And then you've got Tool.
Can we record that?
Please. We already
that
did.
version.
We should
Just
make that a
did.
GIF.
And then you've got
we should
Tool
definitely do that.
coming up and being like, oh, I'm sorry, you stupid little bitch. We actually write music. I'm sorry. And people appreciate that. Even 13 years later. Can you believe that we don't put out an album every 2 months? Moving on.
Yay.
Yay! Sugar Ray to balance it out. It's not quite Tool. It's definitely not T Swift. It's Sugar Ray. It's right in the middle, man.
I'm okay with that.
Right in the middle. We're gonna mellow out with the lovely sounds of Fly from Sugar Ray. We're gonna ride into this break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do some gamer tags, have some fun. Cheers to the Cookie Puss. Shout out to my dad. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Plenty more popping off right after this.
It's Poppin' Off.
For all the times that my dad gives me because I give Ashley,
I give you like once a month though. Like that's all I'm allowed to.
if real life was counted, then you would be winning a bajillion to nothing. She beats me.
I'm really
Off
sassy
air.
in real life.
Yeah.
What do you want? I always have something to say.
Yeah.
But I always make sure you feel good about yourself.
That's like how my dad used to yell at me.
Yeah. Did I hit you?
I'm gonna beat the out of you, but I'm gonna give you a toy after it's over.
I'm gonna give you a long hug.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
All we need next is Tinder to sponsor us, because we'll be like, shave your light a
do it
candle
to get ready
and
for Tinder, yeah.
Get ready for that date.
We'll
Swipe
call it the
right.
Tinder
What is it?
package.
Is it swipe right? You know, shave your and light a candle. That's gonna be our slogan now from Pop.
But there should be a Tinder package. You get a Randall's candle, you get something from this manscaping website, and then you get Pete to help you with your Tinder profile.
We get paid while you get laid.
The tagline writes itself, people.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zute. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer. There's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like six-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
It's a whole lot of yelling.
I will play this song until they force me to stop playing this song. I played with this band. I feel like I have rights to play that.
I just want to tell you that I had never heard that song in my life until you started playing it on this show, and now every time I watch the show, this song is stuck in my head for like days.
It's
just that
such
part,
a good
that's
song.
all you play of it.
It was my ringtone until my roommates forced me to change it because they hated it.
My ringtone is the Wonder Woman theme song.
I wouldn't answer my phone because I wanted to hear "What's the Dealio" from Mest.
That's hilarious.
Now you know the name of the song.
Which one is yours, Megatron?
The Wonder Woman theme song.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah.
You know what mine is?
No.
What?
The ringtone.
My message tone is R2D2.
Oh, I like that.
That's cute.
Oh, that's cute. That is.
Right?
I want that.
Dan's ringtone for me, I can't do because I can't whistle. But it's the whistle theme from Robin Hood because that's my favorite Disney movie.
Oh, that's cute.
That's pretty cool. Anyway, so you're very excited about something that we're going to talk about in this.
Yeah.
We'll get through a couple other things, and then we'll get to what you're the
right.
most excited for. So, gamer tags. Anyway, I think in the chat, by the way, we found out during the break what BBC was, and
Check it out.
that's all we're gonna. That's all
So
we're
if
gonna say.
you're watching this episode late and you're not in the
No,
chat
the
right
chat
now, you
goes-
just won't know what BBC
the chat
means.
goes if you rewatch. You can,
Oh, it does?
If you click,
I didn't know that.
If you click to have
Not
the
for
chat
children-
go at the
not
same
for
time.
children's.
All right, so
well,
never
she
mind.
edited it. She edited it.
I
She did
wrote
it
it,
blank
edited,
C blank. Yeah, she got it. She got it. She edited
put
herself.
some dashes.
Good.
She got
Anyway,
it. Good
gamer
job.
tags.
All right, gamer tags. Yeah. So this new Switch game. It almost looked like it could have been a bit like from College Humor or like SNL or something like that.
Yeah.
Because it looks really weird.
Yeah.
And it's not even that it looks really weird. It's that the preview, like announcement, advertisement for it, the two people that I don't know if you got a chance to actually watch the.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So this is
The
you.
Megatron, you are gonna love this.
It's so weird. Like the two people that are like talking about it are like uncomfortably weird. So
That's
I thought
a
it was
great
a
way
bit.
to put it.
I thought it was a bit,
It's so bad.
but it wasn't. It's real. So
Megatron, it's literally as if somebody, like two actors had showed up on set and the directors were like, okay, you're just going to be like as energetic and excited as you can possibly be without using your body. They're like, hi, I want to just tell you about.
Yeah.
Anyways, are we watching it?
no, we don't have the video. We just have, yeah,
everybody
I'm sorry.
go watch.
I just have to tell you, I
everybody go
love
watch this.
I love watching things that are really awkward and then imagining
so
what their
awkward.
direction was.
It's-
so that
it's
made
so
me really
bad.
happy.
Megatron, you are
Super
gonna
awkward.
love this.
It's super.
I
Because
agree.
you're like,
And-
it's not quite infomercial. It's not quite, but
Right.
it's really close.
It's like, yeah, it's ish.
really
It's
close.
info-ish.
It's like, tell me about it, Megatron.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it's like.
It's
what it's like.
uncomfortable.
It's bad.
You can exercise and you can take down monsters. It's
Yep.
an RPG.
That's
wow.
it.
It's
That was good.
uncomfortable enough that I thought it was a bit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
SNL.
I
skit.
think
is
here's what we're
really
gonna do.
Excited.
Bad.
Here's what we're gonna do. Because we know I'm not gonna post it. Shout out to Martin who always says that, and Johnny Rico. We're gonna get you to post it in the chat after you see it.
Okay.
Okay?
And I will write
so
my
that
thoughts.
everybody can see it. Yeah.
that was our way of
Because I feel
asking.
like you're definitely you're more responsible about posting than either one of us.
Well, that's
Depending
true. but-
on how much more I drink tonight.
Well,
Sure.
you got about a half a cookie puss left.
I've had like 3 sips of this. I need to work
you put
harder
it-
on this cookie puss.
Put it
You
in
gotta
Mr.
finish the
Meeseeks.
cookie puss.
Oh, okay. All right.
Anyway,
Mr. Meeseeks away.
so the game itself is called Ring Fit Adventure.
Ugh.
And it's supposed to help. It's like the name, Fit. So it is a Nintendo Switch game that is supposed to get you moving, but it's also like an adventure game.
Okay.
So you're supposed to be more into the game. It's not like, oh, you're doing like Wii Fit. You remember Wii Fit?
Right. I
those
was going
games?
to say, is this kind of like Switch's
Yes.
version of a Wii
Yes.
solution where it's like,
Yes.
okay, we know that if you play video games all day, you're just sitting on a couch. So
It's
yeah,
supposed to
play
get
a
you
game,
up
but
and
be
get you active.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
a little
But it's a little
further.
bit, it's a little bit
But
more
it's a real
masked.
awkward commercial for it.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Because it looks like shake weights.
Yes.
Oh
yes. Yes.
It looks a bit
and
like
it's like
shake
it's like a
weights.
ring thingy that you
You
got to
know?
do stuff with.
So it looks like you're doing things that
you
are.
get like this weird
shouldn't-
ring thing. Yeah.
It's like you're doing the BBC.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. All right, so moving on, the Sega Genesis Mini.
Yes.
All of the companies have been doing minis. So we got the NES Mini, we got the Super NES Mini, we got the PlayStation Mini. Now we have the Sega Genesis Mini. This
Okay.
Can't wait.
just released.
Can't wait.
Just released, and the reviews are in. And I mean, I think this is pretty cool.
So are they
It's
trying to
amazing.
compete with the Switch, like having that option to have something small to take with you?
No. They're,
Or what
these-
is this? I haven't
No.
heard of these mini things.
This is more of
yet.
you
like
haven't
when
heard of the minis?
No.
This is more of like,
We don't
like the-
have any of
So
that. in
I
our
bought,
house.
I bought my
Yeah.
dad the original Nintendo Mini because when I was birthed, came into existence, I don't know
I remember.
When I came into creation.
Yes.
my dad had the original Nintendo, which is actually up there. I don't know if we can get a shot that actually
yeah.
features it in there. Can you
doubt
go
had
to
the
my ISO
Atari,
maybe?
you had the duck hunt
if
gun
you
up
can,
there.
if you can go to my ISO, maybe you can get it in the background.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's
nah,
kind of
we
in the
can't.
top.
Yeah,
it's
it's,
higher.
it's
You see
ish. It's like right there. Anyway, that's the earliest. Like that video game system was not for me. That was around before I understood what video games were.
Well, you're younger than me.
Oh,
So-
God, me too.
We had Atari.
So that was my
So did
dad's.
we.
No, but so that was my dad's system.
Thing like
So
Centipede and that thing.
when the original Nintendo Mini came out, I was like, done. Bought it for my dad. Got it for my dad.
Yeah.
And he's
oh
freaking
wait,
like
you
he
mean
Great
there's
loves
like
idea.
new things like the digital, like small tinny.
little mini ones.
Yeah.
Dan will know. I
With the
got him
same
one of those
games.
for Christmas one year, and I got it off, I guess, some cheap site on the internet, and it didn't work.
What?
So you got
The
it before
Nintendo
the
one?
actual one? No, she didn't get the actual
No,
one. She got a knockoff.
I think I got a knockoff.
Because there's
one.
plenty of knockoff ones that
Bad
boast that there's
girlfriend
like
mode.
300 games in it and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because actually, if you know how to do stuff, you can get a Raspberry Pi and then build like a stuff around it and put literally every game from Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Sega Gen. You can put them all on the Raspberry Pi and just be able to emulators.
All I
All
care
day.
about is does it or does it not have Blue Speed Mouse?
It does.
Okay, I'm done.
It does, but it
Sonic?
doesn't have every Blue Speed Mouse
Right.
game from the
Megatron.
Genesis.
Son,
Sean,
you got
Sean,
it.
it has
No,
Blue
you
Speed
got it.
Mouse
That was it.
1 and 2 and Blue Speed Mouse and Knuckles, right?
I believe it has 1, 2, and 3, but I don't think it has Knuckles
Is
in
I
it.
could have sworn it had Knuckles.
3 is not Blue Speed Mouse and Knuckles? 3 is not?
No,
Really?
it's 1, 2. It might have been in Secession. It might have been 1, 2 Blue Speed Mouse and Knuckles,
That's
and
what
then
I'm
3.
thinking. And then Blue Speed Mouse
But it
3.
skipped.
Yep.
Because that was that weird one that you put in, and you could put another
That's
game
what
on
I'm
top of
thinking.
it. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway, so the mini's pretty damn cool.
Very cool.
I don't have any of the minis myself, but I mean, if you like the games, basically it's been getting good reviews.
Very good.
If you like
Very good.
If you
Yeah.
like the package of games that it comes with.
Yeah. Which you should. It's
Yeah.
way better than the Nintendo Mini.
Well, my dad
Ugh.
likes the Nintendo
No,
Mini.
no, I'm just saying these.
Did you downplay the damn Nintendo?
All I'm saying is this game rundown is so good. It's like Castlevania, and it's everything I grew up with. It's so good. Anyways,
I used to watch my brother play Castlevania.
so good.
All right, so moving on. Now we get to the story that you're most excited for.
Ooh,
And somewhere out there, Danos is squealing like a
He's
little
pumped.
schoolgirl.
He's pumped.
So we move on to Gears 5. And Gears 5 has been doing great. Apparently, Gears 5 is Nintendo Game Studios' biggest launch in Xbox Game Studios. Sorry, I had Nintendo on the brain. Xbox Game Studios, it's their biggest launch in this generation. So Xbox One, basically.
Yeah.
In all of Xbox One.
That's
This
exciting.
is the biggest launch.
Wow.
Right?
Mhm.
And we got Destiny 2, which I love. So So what were you gonna? You were super excited.
Yeah,
about this.
I'm super excited because Dan and I were just playing this the other night before he left for DC, and it's really cool. It's awesome. Also, Dan specifically wanted me to talk about how good your boyfriend was at killing the big monster. There you go. Okay, so
I'm noticing a trend because
I love him so
anytime
much.
I play zombies with Dan goes,
love him.
"Oh, you should bring this up where I revived you 3 times."
He really likes you to talk about how great he is.
I love him so much.
But
That is
there
the
is a
funniest
scene. So there's a part of it, and I don't know how much to give away, but I was
spoiler
cracking
alerts,
up
go ahead.
so. There's my F. Fucking bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and I was literally about to go to bed because it was super late at night, and I was like, I have to watch this whole thing out. So I don't know if you guys know this. I'm a musical theater actor. I've done Broadway shows and stuff.
Yes.
I'm a big musical theater fan. And there's a part of the game where they're going to tell you to go to the theater, right? And you get to the theater, and the poster is literally Gears' version of Hamilton. And it's so funny because it says Emery, a cog musical, but it's like the image of Hamilton holding like a gear.
Yeah.
And you go into the theater and like you're literally like searching the dressing rooms, and you find like a sheet of paper that if you read it, it's like lyrics, like cog versions of Hamilton lyrics. It's so brilliant and detailed. And you go like onto the stage, and there's a thing you activate, and like the music, the orchestra starts up, and like the stage is moving, and you have to fight aliens and stuff. And like the music sounds like the not giving away my shot stuff. And it's so funny. And like Dan and I are both really into this musical, and like I'm like, this is such a niche audience for a video game to be referencing Hamilton this thoroughly, and I was dying the whole time.
That is amazing.
So anyway, it's really smart. It's really fun. The graphics are awesome, and it's a really fun game, and it looks really cool. So anyway, if you're a theater fan like me, there's a random great detailed theater fan reference in a video game, which I was like, this is such a niche, specific, narrow brand of person playing this video game who's going to get all these references.
You're like, that's for me.
Yeah, exactly. I was dying the whole time. Anyway, I was very excited about it. Look at me.
I will say this, and I actually had a conversation with my dad about Broadway shows this weekend, this past weekend. If given the opportunity, I would see Hamilton.
You should. It's amazing.
Yeah, but it's always sold out.
No. Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
Information about Hamilton. Since you live here, I highly recommend downloading the Hamilton app and just regularly enter the lottery. Because the lottery, if you win, is $10 tickets to Hamilton.
Oh, wow.
You know why?
No.
Because Alexander Hamilton's on the $10 bill, so it costs a Hamilton to get in if you win. I'm such a nerd. This makes me happy. And they can afford
Great
it.
idea,
But,
though.
so
Great
when
idea.
Dan and I saw this show, we saw the tour in LA. And I was a little cautious because I was like, when things are overhyped, I get worried that I'm going to see it and go like, I mean, it's good, but it's not that good.
Right.
You know, but
Yep.
this is one of those rare things where I'm like, it's surpassed the hype for me.
Really?
When I saw it, I was like, this is incredible. And like, there are moments where I'm just watching it going like, all of this came out of one person's brain.
Yeah.
And it's just mind blowing. It's so good.
Yeah.
That's all.
That is awesome.
I would see that, and I you know what, I would probably see Book of Mormon. Like those
Yeah,
are
you
the
would like
two.
that.
would.
Those
You'd
are
like
the
that.
two
Would.
that I would probably see. I've never been to a Broadway show.
Oh, Danny.
probably
But
enjoy
I had
Beetlejuice,
a conversation with my dad because he was like, "You want to go see a Broadway show?" I was like, "Number one, we're drinking, so we're definitely not going."
Not now.
But number two, no, I don't want to go see a Broadway show.
We'll talk.
You do.
I'm really good at recommending the right shows for people.
I agree, Megatron.
So we'll
All
do
right,
that
guys,
later.
we're gonna come back.
I'd
We're gonna
love to
wrap
hear your
everything up
recommendations.
in a nice little bow. Stay tuned. We still have more of Poppin' Off. Stay right there. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Cookie Puss.
It's Poppin' Off.
If you could go back to your childhood and stash away one toy, what would that one toy be?
Dreamcast. I grew up in the country sticks, and so like I didn't have cool internet access. So Dreamcast was supposed to be this high tech coming in, and then like you had like the little screen on it that you could play it. I would like to be able to actually get into that.
I loved Dreamcast.
VMU, it's
PlayStation
called.
2 kill the Dreamcast.
Every system killed the Dreamcast.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
You were looking for the drink with vodka, cranberry, and orange juice?
Yeah, then no one helped me out. No one in the population.
Yeah, everyone ignored you.
You didn't look good enough because I have an answer from Johnny Rico. He said it's a sea breeze.
Lassie.
Dude, that was like my favorite line from the movie when he was just like, have a vodka, cranberry, and oranges. I know it's a sea breeze. Don't make me say it. I'm watching with my nephew. He's like, what's a sea breeze? I was like, did you not just look at him?
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Let's kill tonight.
Cookie Puss!
You should do that as your ad.
Guys, this is my ad for Cookie Puss beer. It's better than Budweiser and it'll get you drunker.
Welcome into Poppin' Off! I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only Megatron.
Hi.
50 Shades of Greg.
I got nothing.
I don't know.
Too
All right,
funny.
so yeah,
Too
we were trying to
funny.
think of like taglines and advertisements for this, but I will still stick to what I thought during the first commercial break. This is what I'm going to say. It tastes like as if you grabbed the wrong beer at a party and someone was eating cookies and drinking this beer and you accidentally drank it and it's backwashed from somebody's mouth that was eating cookies.
That's not as bad as I thought you were going to.
No, that's one of
That's
the
not
worst
that bad.
beer reviews I've ever heard.
I'm just
But
saying.
it's not as bad as I thought he was going to go.
I'm just saying.
It tastes like someone else's backwash.
Because like there's like every once in a while I get a hint of like aftertaste of it could be a cookie, but it's not cookie. Like I was expecting
That's
to
not
drink.
good enough.
I was expecting to drink this and be like chocolate.
That's
chocolate.
what I'm saying. I could tell you eat this chicken breast and tell me how much it tastes like lobster.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway,
I think I'd rather eat cookies.
Correct.
well, yeah,
Cookies are
Bottom
awesome.
line is, let's just eat cookies.
exactly.
Listen.
I am more upset. Here's the thing. I'm more upset at Carvel
I was gonna say
than
at
I am
Carvel
at Captain Lawrence's brewing company because Captain Lawrence's they're in charge of the beer.
Right.
Carvel signed off on this.
Yeah.
They said,
They're
you
like,
know
that
what?
tastes like us.
We agree with this. This tastes nothing like
Well,
Carvel.
okay,
Carvel
so-
is to blame.
The description says, utilizing Carvel's signature ice cream and vanilla, we are proud to brew Cookie Puss Milkshake IPA in collaboration with Carvel.
Milkshake
God.
IPA.
So I'm just saying,
Goddamn
like,
liar.
when you read this, you expect a sweeter, more vanilla taste.
Correct.
And that's not here.
Yep.
That's the problem.
Yep. I totally agree.
So clearly we are not being sponsored by this beer.
We're not now, Carvel.
This is an honest
You're
review.
Oh,
suspect.
Yeah.
And we're never going to get
Carvel
sponsored by you.
and
Ever.
Captain Lawrence Brewing Company.
We don't even want to get
I
sponsored by
want
you.
Captain Lawrence to come on the show and explain himself.
Explain
You
yourself.
can take your sponsorship
Captain.
money and
Anyway,
Get out of here.
you guys want to do
Leave the money, though.
the product of the night? I'm
Yes.
excited about these.
I would love that.
And
Do
I
it.
think like if we can figure this out, and Sean, do you have the drop for this? There's a drop. Yes. Can you play that? All right.
Do this.
So
Adidas.
Wow.
Is that how it's
Was
pronounced?
that Tim?
that is Tim.
Adidas.
And I'm pretty
Adidas.
sure he just said it for the show because there's plenty of times where he said Adidas to us, and he did not say it like Adidas.
Adidas. Sometimes.
Adidas.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's not it.
So, product of the night is Adidas Star Wars shoes. These things are very cool.
Ooh.
I like these. You don't like them?
I disagree so
Why?
much.
You don't like it?
No, I hate them.
Why?
They're horrible.
Is that the only pair, or are there other options?
No, this is
that's
it.
it.
Right
That's
now.
it? Just
like
the one pair?
right
They've-
now.
oh, they've only
X-Wing
announced
thing.
one.
Yeah, they've only announced one.
It's terrible. Look at it. It looks like somebody put like a sketch. Like I could have drawn that on the bottom.
It's supposed to be blueprints. It's the
not,
Millennium Falcon
but
on the
it's not.
bottom.
It's not at all.
Now,
It looks like somebody like put like a stencil on it. The whole
so,
thing.
well,
it's,
that's
it's
clearly the
horrible.
Millennium Falcon across the bottom, but like,
I didn't
I'm not
give,
sure if I like the color.
Here's the thing.
choices.
I
Like
didn't give
orange,
shit.
That makes me feel like
I didn't
orange
give
makes
the
me
other
think
angles of
BB-8.
it. Like there was like a million pictures. I just picked that one because it looked the
Yeah,
prettiest.
dude, I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
get a million angles of shit. It still looks like shit. Just saying.
It makes
The one
me.
from 2010 was way better.
What's that one?
You've never seen when they did this, and they did this 9 years ago.
What was it?
It was just a better looking shoe. It was
Oh,
the
okay.
same thing. It was an
Yeah, so
X-wing
you know
shoe.
they're going to do a whole
Same
line of
shoe.
them. This is not the only one.
It
It's
just
just the
looked
first
better.
one.
I'm
they're
hoping they
teasing.
do. I'm hoping they do a whole lot.
I mean, if they're announcing they're doing Star Wars shoes, it's going to be like a line of shoes. It's not going
True.
to just be one. This is just the
Very
one
true.
they're
the best,
teasing right now.
the best Star Wars shoes and I'm not trying to compete with your earlier line, were the Vans ones. Because the Vans did a line of slip-ons, and it was
are
like...
those the ones they had at Disneyland too? They're really cool.
I don't know. I've never been to Disneyland.
I don't know.
Anyway, so they did Darth Vader, which was awesome. They did Vader shoes. They did a whole line of Vans slip-ons that were incredible.
It was hard to get them bigger than size 3. It really was.
Just had a special order them.
But yeah.
Anyway, so before we go, and we really don't have a lot of time.
It's really cool Star Wars shoes at Disneyland.
Just want to remind everybody out there, all of our social medias. On Facebook, you can find us at facebook.com/poppinoffshow. On Instagram, we are the Poppin Off Show. We had to add the. We had weird mix-up. We had to add the. On Twitter, we're at Poppin Off Show. We do have a special group on Facebook that is hidden. You can't find us unless we invite you. We're working on getting that switched back to just a closed group so that you can still find us, but you just have to ask to join. There was a weird thing with groups getting like reported just randomly, and they were trying to shut down a bunch of groups. So I hid us for a little while. You can still, if you're in the group and you have a bunch of friends that might be interested in the show, please add them. Please add them to our Facebook group because that group is incredible. I really want.
Oh, it's so much
I really
fun.
want that to be the public group, but we do have that Facebook public page still. Yeah. And I mean, honestly, you can find us anywhere on social media. We are in the process of having our own website, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
Tim and T have teased that to me. I don't even know what the URL for that. Tim, I know we don't have a lot of time, but Tim, do you know what the URL is going to be for that?
Great question.
Yes, Danny, we do.
What is it?
Big spoiler.
Here we go.
www.
Adidas.
No, not Adidas. It's poppinofftheshow.com.
Popping off the show.
Popping off the show.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh.
Popping off the show.
What does the WWW stand for?
It's
Really?
It's
World
Why
Wide
would we do
Web.
that? Oh, okay.
The World Wide Web.
Why are you saying it like that?
What?
Cool whip.
Why
I don't
is
know.
it? Wait. Let's try something. Could you say worldwide? Worldwide?
Worldwide.
Okay. Could you say web?
Web.
Could you say World Wide Web?
World Wide Web.
Okay, you did it right that time.
Damn it! We were trying to do the bit from Family Guy.
Oh,
you were
sorry.
close.
I
You
was
were
there.
close.
I was there
partly
with
there
you.
with the
You were
Family Guy, and
close.
I
I was
didn't get
there.
the second half.
I was
Sorry.
there with you.
Megatron was
there with
close.
you.
All
Next
right,
we got
guys.
it.
Clearly, an episode I've missed.
Oh, it's the Cool
We'll
Whip
show it to you.
episode.
It's
Damn
so
it!
good.
Cool
Anyway,
Cool whip.
Anyway, guys, we're out of time. We're gonna be back. Same time, same place. Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Megatron's gonna be here. 50 Cent's Greg's gonna be here. I'm gonna be here. Tim's gonna be here. Sean's gonna be here. Stay tuned. We'll see you Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.